Hi, I'm Wayne Blanchard, and the question today is what percentage do I need to put away for taxes when subcontracting construction jobs? Now, if you're a subcontractor and you're going to be working and you are, in essence, not having any taxes withhold because you're an independent contractor, then you have to start to figure out, okay, how do I pay my taxes? So what you have to do, and it's a fairly simple thing, but it's one of those things you got to be very careful about. The first thing you have to do is come up with how much business you think you're going to do in a year. So when you do that, because it's all based on your own earnings, the total of your own earnings. Now, if you don't have a really good estimate of how much you're going to do this year, maybe you can go back to last year and use last year's earnings and you pay in based on that. Now, you can choose to base your withholdings on your prior year's income, or if you want to, you can do it on your estimate of this year's earnings. But then what you do is you say, okay, I've got so much in earnings, then you figure out how much taxes would be on those earnings, and then based on that, you figure out how much tax you would have to pay. Then you divide that by 4 and you make quarterly tax payments. So there is no percentage that I can tell anyone that is their percentage, because it's going to depend on how much income you have. So what you have to do is figure out, get an estimate of how much your earnings are going to be, and then divide that by 4 and send that in on a quarterly basis, and make sure that you get as close to as you can to your estimated amount. Because if you don't pay 90% of your estimated for this year, or 110% of what you paid last year, you are subject to tax penalties for the coming year. So be careful.